Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing Wickd, who is playing Jayce, and yeah, this should be good. Wickd normally is in top lane, of course. He is now going to go into the bottom lane, and unfortunately we have no picture here, but well, you can see that it's Wickd. Well, at least his name is kind of Wickd, I guess. So yeah, as I said, normally he is top lane. But it seems that they switched around the top and bottom lane. Don't know why. This happens all the time nowadays. I guess people are experimenting with some new choices in the metagame. Some new options for how to control lanes a little bit better. We saw that in several of the tournaments already. And yeah, we do see him being very aggressive towards this Rumble, and Rumble already down by about 300 health. He is popping some health potions, but that is not going to save him for very long, because if he can't get the farm, then he is pretty screwed. It seems that the lane is pushing towards the turret there, so towards the Rumble there. So that is going to be difficult for Wickd to then keep him out of well, range to farm. Of course, as long as Wickd gets perfect farm here, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem, because then the Rumble is always going to be behind. But yeah, as I said, it's going to be hard for him to keep damaging Rumble for wanting to get yeah, some of the farm. So yeah, lots of damage going off on both of them, and it is yeah, it was going to be very difficult for him to stay there, because well, you just don't know whether there's a jungler there, and Rumble, yeah, coming in, disrupting that recall. And he definitely wanted to recall, so it's not like he was baiting or something like that. No, he wanted to recall, but now he can't. I'm not actually sure whether this is just a coincidence that Yellow Pete is also in this game, because he's obviously also a CLG player, or that they duo queued, or that this is even a full team match. I know as much of it as you do. I don't know where this is coming from. This was, by the way, taken from General Weiser's YouTube account, and many of you know it, of course. It is a very famous account, and yeah, it is a very good account to get replays from, or rather these well, streams, I guess, because it's always high quality, and the big advantage for me is that I can search for certain champions or certain players, and then let the match play from the beginning to the end, instead of yeah, having to wait for a new match to start and then hoping that it's a good one. Yeah, I still don't know whether this is a good one, of course, because I haven't seen it yet. But normally General Weiser watches the game and then decides whether or not to upload it. I just upload whatever I cast, and I cast live, so I never know beforehand whether it's a good game or not. People can completely tank and go 0-6 in the early game, and then the game is over. But sometimes we also see very good games. It's kind of random on my channel. If you don't like that, then yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do for you, because that is the way I like to cast it. And yeah, you know soon enough whether or not it's a good match. You also know soon enough whether you want to watch more of it. But do check out more of the games if you yeah, if you want more. So if you want more high ELOs, well, just click them, and I will, because I judge on the amount of views everyone gets, so every player gets, who I should do more from. So HotshotGG always gets a whole lot of views, no matter what I cast of him. But if I cast something like AP Master Yi, then that gets a whole bunch of hits. And of course, yeah, it's not all about the hits, the views for me, because otherwise I would do nothing else than just streams, and I wouldn't even comment on them. Um, or I would do, well, there are several other ways to do this. I could do like pentakills only. I mean, I can just, yeah, get pentakills everywhere and just upload those because they get more views than other games or than entire games. Short games, short videos normally draw more views than long videos. That's just the way it is. But I like to keep my channel original, and I don't want to be another League of Legends clone from I don't know, Semitat or Legend commentaries, or I don't know, all these guys that mostly live on very short videos. Legend commentaries nowadays doesn't do that anymore, I guess. It just makes full length commentaries now. But it's all good. I mean, people can do whatever they want, as long as I can do whatever I want. And yeah, we see lots of farm going off by both of these guys. It's not a really spectacular match so far. It's just farm, 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 farm. And I hope that at some point he will get the tab screen going, so that we can actually see how much farm the Rumble has. It would be great if now that he clicked it, so he has the thing selected in the top left. It would be great if one of those stats somewhere would be how many minions he had, or even on the right of that, just, or in the bottom, I don't know, on the right I guess, just say like kills, deaths, assists and minions, just as a number. That way you can just select the champion and you can immediately see their stats, and that would be awesome. So anyhow, they get a pretty easy kill here on Rumble. Rumble, of course, was behind on Jayce virtually the entire game, and yeah, that's just the way this goes. So Rumble at 37 currently, when we are at 76. So completely ahead here. And he should really go for something. Oh, he's. Hang on. Yeah, he should go for something like a gold item to increase his lead. Either that, or he's just confident that he can outfarm this Rumble wherever he goes, whatever he does. Deuce. Oh man. Yeah, I wasn't there with my head. So a very nice kill there. And a double kill even for Vayne. So it seems that they are just duo queuing, and yeah, that is of course what they normally do, because duo queuing is so much more efficient. So yeah, the Skarner here gets slowed a little bit, but that's about it. He didn't really run out at all. So yeah, didn't really have a chance there to get out. And yeah, Skarner just completely ruining his day there. It's a shame, but it happens. 9-3 the score. And stop using your internet, dude. Just watch the game for once. It's these two guys. It's this guy, Wickd, and it's Hotshot GG. They always are busy on the internet, always doing something else. And oh, he's just watching how long the cooldown is, I guess, on the ultimate. I don't know. I don't really care either, to be honest. I mean, the cooldown is always like a minute and a half at level 1. Maybe he was watching how much damage that those things do, but he should know that, man. He's a pro. He's battling for like 2 million next, well, not next week, but in a few weeks. I don't know when that is, by the way. The Season 2 finale, the $2 million tournament, which is kind of a ridiculous amount, by the way. But yeah, if you get enough sponsors, any gaming company can afford that, and that's exactly what they're doing. Why did he use his ultimate there? Oh, he was trying to farm, I guess. Yeah, he did clear up most of the minion wave. Huh. Didn't know that actually was that effective. So it seems that the cannon minion is still alive. The enemy cannon minion, that is. And it is doing a crap ton of damage, because that's what cannon minions do. And it is just taking out everything. Pushing the lane entirely. And finally it dies, but well, the wave is going to push this way, so our way, which is great, because it means that Rumble needs to come out and play instead of hiding behind his turret. But Rumble is now, yeah, he's coming back, I guess. He's not entirely dominating this lane, but he does become more and more tanky, especially when he levels up that shield. And yeah, the Rumble probably getting some more tanky items as well, because he doesn't like to deal with Jayce normally. But Jayce really turns out to be not a real AD carry, but more of a top laner, because people haven't been playing him in the bottom lane at all. They have been playing him in top lane though, and yeah, he seems to do very well. He can be played really aggressively, and he can also be played well from behind the turret. And yeah, of course the aggression is what most top laners like, but if you're getting behind, then it is nice that your champion can actually be played from behind the turret and can actually pick up last hits pretty nicely against the turret, and of course has big range as well as he has a speed boost, and that is it's a pretty big deal. At least sometimes it is. So it seems like the enemy team, it seems that the enemy team is engaging on our team there in top lane. They got a double kill, and yeah, lots of assists. And yeah, the bottom lane, however, is completely deserted by everyone, and that means that yeah, Jayce just has free farm. He's currently at 118 minions, and seeing how Rumble is doing, yeah, he's probably at 60 or something like that. No, okay, a little bit higher, but 78. But still. So he's at 80, he's 40 minions behind. A little bit over 40 minions, but it does mean that 40 minions is about 3 kills. So instead of this being 0 to 1, it is in fact 3 to 1. And yeah, that is a big deal. And there is Mr. Rumble immediately getting a ball in the face. That is the way that works. It's the way it's supposed to work. Because Jayce is excellent at harassing these melee champions. And there comes the jungler once more. And yeah, the ward gets taken out. Because yeah, that's what Skarner does with his Oracle, of course. He is going to make sure that that they can't see him coming, and there he is. Triple gank. So 3-man gank and an easy kill for them. But oh, they're not going to land the kill on that that Rumble, and oh, Lee Sin dies. So sad. Yeah, very nicely done. We could have seen that coming. I mean, I was explaining why he did that, and then of course he was going to do that because he was going to, uh, well, sneak up on an enemy that can't see him, obviously. So after that, after what he did, he probably checked the tri-bush and the other, well, the other bush, the one in the river, whether there are any hidden things in there. And when he found out that there weren't, he just flash ulted and got a kill. So yeah, we are going to, well, just kill some more minions, because as long as we're ahead in minions, we should be ahead in everything else as well. So in gold, in power, items, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really matter how you call what you call it. It's yeah, it's just about, well, what you find well, the best in the game to understand. So if you find kills the best to understand, then you should translate everything to kills. So also the minion score. And if you find gold the easiest to understand, you should just translate everything to gold, which in my case still means translating everything to kills, because it's easier to calculate the difference then. But I find gold the most well, interesting stat to go for, because I understand how gold works, and yeah, I understand what's a lot of gold difference and what's not a really significant one. So if people are within 10 minions, for example, that's within 200 gold. That's not a really big deal. But I also know that if there is a 40 minion difference between them, like in this case, that can actually be a pretty big deal. So Rumble once again coming in, getting some minions, and running back out. Oh, he's not actually running back out. He's just getting harassed a little bit. So some damage done there by Jayce, and yeah, Jayce of course very good, as you can see, at harassing there. And yeah, the ultimate is not up. Or he can reach, but I don't think the ultimate was up. I think they were just trying to scare him. Ultimate will be up soon, by the way. In about 30 seconds, I would guess. Yeah, if you can keep the shield off of Skarner, he doesn't get that movement speed bonus. And then he's not as scary. He's still a little bit scary, of course. So yeah, the tenacity boots there, Mercury strats, and he is going to well, use those tenacity boots to escape from the Skarner ultimate next time, at least hopefully. It is still going to be difficult to escape from that, but the team finally grouping up. It is time to get some damage done on the enemy team, and yeah, I'm not actually sure what the rest of the players have been doing up till now. Don't really care, but I do care to see well, what's happening, what's yeah, how we're doing in kills and such, and farm on the other champions. So if he pulls up one of those tab screens, one of the score screens, it would be very useful to have that. And I can actually pause this game, so if he does, then I will pause the game. So Jayce taking a lot of damage in that fight, and actually, well, yeah, he gets killed on accident. Couldn't really do anything, so should have backed out. But he wanted to harass a little bit from a distance, and a double kill for Vayne. But yeah, there we go. Double kill for Vayne. So the Rumble is currently 106 to our 172. So yeah, he is very far behind. That is a lot of kills. That's like 4 kills. Nivea was fighting. I don't know. Nivea was up against Vladimir. Hang on, this is the let's call them bottom laners. So let's first compare those. That's 3 kills, 140 minions against 8 kills, 170 minions. So we're definitely ahead there. The junglers then 50 minions, 1 kill versus 60 minions, 0 kills. They're about equal. As I said, 1 kill, 15 minions, so puts him to 64. And that's exactly what this guy has. It's just that 6 assists versus 8 assists. So yeah, it's about equal. Then the support are 2 and this support 2 and 4. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. So yeah, definitely ahead there. But does it matter for this moment? Well, she may have a lot of gold stacked up because Nunu doesn't have level 2 boots, but he does have a ward left and some potions. And yeah, who's the mid laner? This guy has to be the mid laner then. Yeah. So he is at 1 kill, 123 versus 3 kills, 225. So we are definitely ahead in this game. Except that the enemy team did get a dragon. But yeah, it doesn't show in the team fights. That's what my point was. So instead of just being ahead in the game, it would be nice to actually see them do better in in the team fights as well. So yeah, he's reading his chat here. Very annoying because we can't see anything. It's apparently a discussion between Dota and League of Legends, as always. I mean, there's just a huge difference in the skill level. I mean, let's be honest. League of Legends doesn't require any skill in the lower levels, even in the higher levels. I mean, you only have a very limited amount of things you can do with every champion, so it doesn't really require that much. And Dota and Heroes of New Earth, they are much higher in the skill tree. But yeah, well, Riot did that correct, I guess. They drew in a lot of players because they made a casual game out of it, a game where you don't have to really try hard to win. You can just get lucky every now and then. Or, well, with as many players as they have now, there's always someone that's equally bad as you are. Or equally good, whatever. So yeah, it seems that the enemy team got a very easy kill there on Nunu. And I wonder if they can make this into anything else. Yeah, that was a very crappy thing to do. They actually got to ward that bush, and now, yeah, well, it's a 4 versus 3 in this bottom lane. Well, Vayne is here as well. She's just not in the front. There she is. So 4 versus 5. And yeah, we are going to grab a 1-for-1 trade so far. And Jayce is running out, has 2 champions behind him. And actually, well, a 3rd champion a little bit further away. And is he going to land the skill? No. Nunu may. Nunu may actually grab this kill. Come on. Oh man. Oh, he left that. Okay. So he left that to Anivia. whatever. And it seems that Skarner is going to make it out. No, he's not going to make it out because Lee Sin is coming up from the other side. Oh, he may have actually already... No, he didn't escape. Wow. Thought he might have ran through the blue buff, but didn't do so. So Nunu, of course, with his speed boost, with his blood boil, he has enough of a speed boost to to catch up with someone like that. Yeah, so far so good. So there you can see the stats if you and the builds if you want to see them. Yeah, some people find that really important. Don't really care too much myself, but well, okay. They place the ward and immediately it gets taken down. That's the problem with the oracles. I think they should really just remove oracles and not replace it with anything. Or at best, replace it with something that wipes the wards from the entire map. So all wards, your wards as well as the enemy wards. That way, if you want to do Baron, for example, you buy the item, you nuke the entire map, and then you have no vision, but the enemy also has no vision, and you just go and do your objective. And if the enemy wants to have their vision back, they will have to run into the Baron or, well, wherever. It's kind of the same thing as this is now, but it's much, much fairer because the enemy can do it to you as well without having to have a specific champion. Because, well, tanky champions basically, so champions that are hard to kill, basically get a huge advantage when buying an oracles. So you get a huge advantage by having a tanky jungler, where they were trying to make the jungle a little more varied. And if you still have to do a tanky jungler, then it is better to go for someone like Alistar or Maokai than to go for someone like, I don't know, Heimerdinger. Well, Heimerdinger jungle sucks anyway, so... It can be done, but the ganks just suck balls. So anyhow, if you have anything that you want to see, please just send me a message on YouTube, not on my email. Just on YouTube, send me a message if you want to see something, and the more specific the better. So if you say I want to see you comment a certain match from the general Wiser account, that would be very specific because I can actually find that match. If you say I want you to comment more Wickd matches, that's reasonably specific. And if you say I want to have more high ELO matches, that's not specific at all. But it does give me a direction. But yeah, well, it's cool. You can also leave a comment. I don't watch all of the comments because obviously when you put out, 8 videos a day, 6 to, I guess 6. 6 videos a day, and every video gets comments, and I have to keep track of, well, all of my videos. I have like 2200 videos, something like that. Yeah, obviously that's it's a little bit too much work. So yeah, it seems that we are doing a big team fight here. And yeah, they are staying well behind. Sorry. They're staying way behind their protection, and that's why, well, 2 of them actually survived that. And Jayce at very low health there. He actually survived that fight because he retreated to that bush, and the enemies started to attacked someone else, and he made it out. So that's the game. And as you can see on the Korean server. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.